Wendy and I toured Britain in 2011. It was a fantastic tour covering Britain, Ireland and Europe. We saw lots of interesting places, very hectic, early starts, very long days, but we saw the lot. Places like Stonehenge and cathedrals like Salisbury. We saw so many cathedrals and ruins and castles on the tour. I tried Cornish pasties. I looked forward to it, but was very disappointed. In a few of the cities we got on the double-decker buses and sat up top and had a good time. Took in all the views. Lots of coffee breaks, lots of ice cream. We thoroughly enjoyed the tour. I don't think I want to see any more castles for some time. Cardiff Castle was quite an interesting one. We toured through it, saw lots of interesting things, and we loved the state room and the paintings and the views. You can imagine what it was like when it was brand new, overlooking the countryside. We went to so many great cities like Bath. Could have spent more time there, but our tour was rush. Went to places like Pembroke, thoroughly enjoyed it, but again we were shooting through it rather quickly. Couldn't help noticing how people jazzed up their places with flowers around windowsills and doorways. We travelled through England and Wales, Scotland. Here we're in Wales, and I can never say the name of that place. It's got 60 odd letters in it, and I've often seen it in films. We headed off to Chester. Absolutely lovely city. They're also quaint, the British towns. We had the best possible milkshake at the Funky Cow. Chester was a really beautiful city. We went off to Liverpool, home of the Beatles. And of course we spent a bit of time there looking at their haunts. And there's our mate John. Had to take that photo. We went to the Lakes area, the Lake District. Some beautiful views there. And you'd pass the very beautiful British towns. Grasmere, lovely place. We had a beautiful lunch spot in Grasmere. You can see it there beside the small stream that passed by. Absolutely idyllic place to spend a bit of time and relax. We went to Gretna Green, where all the young couples used to go in the old days to get married. We visited Edinburgh. And again, there was always the buskers, very Scottish in this particular case. And there was always free entertainment of different types. And the buskers, single people, groups like this one here, and coffee. We drank so much coffee. And that Costa company, they really knew how to make a cup of coffee. We saw the flesh-eating fish. Ooh. We saw so many castle ruins. It wasn't funny. We went to Northumberland. Beautiful countryside. I stood on Hadrian's Wall. What's left of it? We visited the city of York. Another beautiful area. We could have spent more time in York. And we have relations there, but we couldn't stop the tour, of course, to see them. Beautiful town. We went to the bombed out Coventry Cathedral, bombed out in the Second World War. They built a brand new cathedral beside it, but kept the old one to remind people what had been. Saw the markets, so many markets in the towns. And again, so many more castles. We went to the White Cliffs of Dover. We saw those as we went across to Calais, France. Absolutely stunning. The British have a sense of humour in places like the Doghouse. Quite interesting. We also visited Buckingham Palace and had tea with the Queen, so to speak. Well, at least we went to a coffee shop and Wendy had a coffee and cake. They certainly know how to charge. They charge you to get it in and they charge you all the way through. This is walking outside of Buckingham Palace, looking out onto the lawns. And this was the way out. We walked down the path. I took a shot of Wendy as she was standing near a small lake as part of the park. And of course we had many pub lunches over there, always starting off with a Guinness or a beer. We spent a bit of time at London Heathrow Airport. You're always waiting for something, and of course many coffee breaks. That was one inside the airport, and the inevitable waiting time. We had an absolutely lovely time in Britain and look forward to going there again.